Hello everyone, and welcome to Fuzor Digital Construction Revolution webinar. Today I will be discussing about how 4D sequencing with Fuzor is increasing tender awards in construction industry. I will make now a short overview about what the topics I will include. What does it mean for the sequencing in construction industry? 4 common mistakes, how to get the best out of the 4D, why Fuzor is the right tool, how it benefits the pre-construction team, and how it benefits to the clients. Before I move onwards, I would like to introduce Erith first of all. It's the company I've been working with in the last few years, and we used Fuzor as the main tool for the sequencing. It has been in the business for the last 53 years. It has local knowledge and vast experience working in and around London. It has experience of all types of demolitions, small and large projects, industrial, commercial, and city center cut and carve. And of course, one engineering house, engineering in the house. And myself, I've been studying CAD engineering design and 3D animation at Greenwich University. I've been in construction industry since 2013, and I'm working on a daily basis with AutoCAD, Revit, Asta Power Project, SketchUp, Adobe, and of course Fuzor. Some of the things that I create are 2D CAD plans, 3D scanning and modeling, 4D sequencing, clash detection, and project programming from time to time. Okay, so what does it actually mean for the construction in general? I have found a really interesting definition of it online, and I'm going to say it now. 4D construction sequencing combines 3D models with project programs, creating an intelligent visual construction timeline. 4D construction sequencing services enables clients to gain a truer understanding of their project program from the initial draft proposal through the program verification on site. 4D adds an extra dimension of information to project information model in the form of scheduling data. This data is added to components which will build in detail as the project progresses. Now I will present to you guys some of the video animations that myself created with Erith for the projects that we have worked on, and we have used Fuzor. right. And now let's move onwards. I would like to start talking about the 4 common mistakes that I found that are being frequently in 4D sequencing in today's day. The first one, it's a man's job. It's dumping the method statements, ASTA programs, and waiting for just one person to model, read the program, read the method statements, and then create the 40-second sequence by himself and expecting him to complete everything perfectly from the first trial. It is a bit too much. That's why I believe that pre-construction department needs to be, before anything else, a team. No clash detection. Usually this is happening when there is an unexpected, there is an unexperienced 4D modeler who doesn't highlight to the team issues that he is able to visualize after he completed the sequence, which takes me to the next point. For presentation purposes only. This is happening when the entire pre-construction team doesn't realize how critical it is checking the 4D in order to get it right and be ahead of competition, and this way securing tender awards. And last one, but I think is the biggest one, not using an actual 4D sequencing software. Using softwares that have nothing to do with construction industry is a big issue in my opinion. I am sure we all have seen incredible animations renderings that it looks really impressive, but the problem is that's the only positive aspect. There is no 4D sequence there, and it's only the interpretation of the actual modeler who is spending quite a lot of time to produce a very short video. Precon cannot actually rely on the renderings and animation, and I think it's a big factor in losing tenders. Now, how can we get the best out of it? I have created, in my opinion, the first thing is to create the 4D sequence. This is like the most important aspect. And of course, we need to also start with creating a very drafted sequence of the program for a certain project. This way, when we are going to run the sequence, and but before we run the sequence, in my opinion, we should all do the team meeting, gathering all the colleagues next to our desk, and then basically run the sequence all together. And this way, we can start the brainstorming. By doing this, by running the sequence and everyone from Precon being next to it, we can see exactly what needs to be changed, what needs to be added, what things are clashing, where the program has to be changed. After we finish with the brainstorming, we can move to change again the sequence accordingly. Only after we have changed the sequence again, we can run it, and if everyone is happy, then the Precon can be sure that it can and confident that they can present it in front of the client without having any doubts. Why Fuzor? By running Fuzor can work. I have some more bullet points showing exactly why, and I'm going to explain after that one by one. Can work with most of the construction software in the industry. It has the pre-construction support, fast and accurate, and of course impressive rendering capabilities. And I'm going to start with the first one. As we are all aware, Fuzor is adapting to the new changes quite often, and basically every year, Fuzor is very updated with really new things that can make the software work really well. And of course, the linking, basically, Fuzor and the management team is trying to help and use Fuzor in a way that we can link with the rest of the construction industry programs. That's why I think Fuzor deserves its place right next to the rest of the programs. Pre-construction support. As a project evolves, the logistics and detailing can be pushed further with Fuzor. Access and ingress, traffic marshal, site routes, site offices, and pedestrian access can be all visualized and can be accurately proposed and designed, making the project go smoother. By running the, as I was mentioning earlier, it is fast and accurate, and the program alteration, it's very easy. And of course, the plant machines are quite accurate as well. This makes creating the program quite detailed, and also being able to check the logistics prior going on site. And of course, the client can also see exactly what's happening and what will happen. Impressive rendering capabilities. This is what I was mentioning earlier when I was saying that Fuzor can do all. Besides an excellent technical support for the team, the visual graphics of it are very useful when it comes to transfer the information to the client, making it more realistic and understandable. And that was it for myself. I hope you guys enjoyed it. Thank you very much. I hope you guys made a good understanding of why 4D sequencing is very important for tendering awards and why Fuzor is the right tool for it. Thank you very much.